Hello and welcome to Love to Paint with Trish. That's me. Today we're going to be painting cinnamon buns. And lucky you, I have a special guest, Tammy Allen. Come on over, Tammy. So Tammy Allen is the owner of Valley Buns Bakery and Deli.
I guess when we practiced that is tough
I guess,
to say.
yeah, well for years it was named one thing and then you took over and now it's named Valley Buns and Valley Bakery and Deli. It's the bakery and deli part that threw me off, but that's okay. Anyways, today we're gonna paint buns in honor of Tammy and her deli, and we're gonna hear a bunch of stuff about how she got started, what she bakes there, and just different things and interesting things about her company. So before we get started though, I'll show you what type of paints we need for the day, for the show. Today I'm using Naples Yellow, Cadmium Red, French Ultramarine Blue, Raw Sienna, Burnt Sienna, Van Dyke Brown, Titanium White, and Lamp Black. Using a little bit of linseed oil for this, and we're using an angle brushes, some liner brushes, and of course our thick brushes right here. So, without further ado, let's get started and hear about Tammy too. Look at the bubbles, see how the colors are kind of varied all around? Hello, and welcome to Love to Paint with Trish. That's me. Right here, and some white. Welcome back. Let's just jump right into this painting. So we're gonna grab a large brush and we're gonna go right into the dark brown here. And I'm going to wet it just the tiniest bit in the linseed oil, just a little dab, just to make the paint a little more fluid. Now we don't have to really load it up, get paint all over it. And we're gonna color, so I've already done the underpainting for this and I did that in brown acrylic. So we're just gonna cover the dark parts and we're gonna be a little messy, it doesn't matter. Don't have to be all totally specific. This is just the background around our beautiful cinnamon buns that we're painting. Kind of follow the darkness around. Load up the brush whenever you find it's getting a little thin. And let's just go. So Tammy, tell me, what made you decide to go into like Valley Buns?
Well, after 23 years in healthcare, I decided that I wanted to use a different part of my brain and a different part of my heart. So I figured I wanted something that I can use some, maybe a bit of artistic time, a different kind of thinking, a different way of working. And there was a few different things that we were looking at first that I was considering. I considered going into business with a friend.
Oh, really?
Yes, and actually I'll start with that. Diane and I were looking at a Christmas store, a seasonal store, and she moved on with that. So
did she really?
She did. Making Seasons Bright is on Pembroke Street West, and is just a fabulous gem of a place. It's got beautiful, unique ideas for gifts, but also just seasonal, just some seasonal decor, seasonal ideas for gifts. But there's so many treasures there. Anyway, so she proceeded with that, and that's Diane at Making Seasons Bright. And
okay.
And that's a plug.
Yeah. I was just thinking the same thing. Loyalty to friends.
That's right, that's right. But that is where the journey did start, though.
Yeah.
So, and then what happened was we were looking for a location, and the bakery presented itself. It looked initially like it was a location, but it was actually the bakery. So I continued to look into that. Diane continued with the making Seasons bright. We had a lot of fun opening up at the same time. We support each other very much along the way.
Bounced ideas
Does this
off
need
each
to be?
other?
Yeah. Does this need to be? Oh, you okay there? That wasn't me. That wasn't me again.
Okay.
Just so you know.
I always seem to have like faulty canvas things going
Yeah.
on. Let's move this out of the way. Maybe
I'm getting
that's
some
knocking
little.
it over.
Okay, I'm gonna go
You're
sideways.
doing good.
Well, I
be
don't know.
messy. Be all over.
Well, yeah, like what's going on? Do I have?
So
See,
you're
I
adding
covered
too
that
much
too. Is that
linseed
okay?
oil,
Oh.
but that's okay.
Okay.
Because
Well, you got to keep an eye on me. I'm going to go rogue. You
All
need
right.
to know this.
All right. So we'll move on to. So
Do I stop with that, or it looks
Yeah.
a bit like a hat? I don't
no,
know.
that's okay because
We're
we're
good with
gonna
that?
do the burnt sienna, which is the brown right beside the lighter brown.
Okay.
So we're gonna take that. Don't add linseed oil. You've got enough linseed oil. And we'll just start filling in these other spots.
I have to tell you, I really felt like it was just enough linseed oil because it spreads so much better with it on there.
Well, I guess as a in the bakery, you're always using lots of oils and stuff, right?
Yes, we do use the oils.
So you're just all over. You're all about the oil. So see what I'm doing here? I'm filling in these other spots.
Now you're using the reddish one to the left?
Yeah.
Now do I have to clean my
Sienna.
brush or?
Same brush? No, just go like this, and it doesn't even matter.
And you don't think I need more oil? You're sure?
I'm positive you don't need more oil.
Okay, and I'm going, okay, so I'm filling in all those little light spots.
Yeah, look how much I'm putting on. I'm just going in
Oh,
there.
I'm not even doing that at
like
all.
a
Okay,
bat out of
okay.
hell, right? Oh, I don't know if
Okay.
I'm allowed to say hell. But
I don't know
did
either,
because-
so we'll
And
get
you're
that edited
mixing
out,
it
I
in
guess.
with
eh?
the brown. See that?
So I'm going to go right in there like this, right?
Yeah. If you get some on your fingers, don't worry about it.
It's there already, I was wondering.
So whenever you opened it, did you have some initial fear about opening your own
Oh,
business?
unfortunately I didn't. So I went wide open.
Why
and,
unfortunately?
well, because sometimes, you want to use a little caution on your way into something that big.
Yeah.
Like it was a complete change of everything, my life, our household, every single thing about everything was new.
Yeah.
And so I wasn't afraid of it, actually, but,
Well, good for you. I'd have been terrified.
well, I probably should have been a little bit, but that's okay. we grow and we learn. We grow and we learn. That's how I look at it. Every
Exactly.
day is new. I'm still learning. I did though, however, what I did do, and I would recommend this for anybody who's looking at a life change like that.
Yeah?
I took a course. It's called How to Own a Bakery.
Oh, really?
Yeah, like I also
Online?
took the other courses that are really important, like
Did
food
you-
service and safe food handling, and what the expectation. I looked at what the expectation of the health unit.
If I was going to open a bakery, I'd have to take a course on do not accidentally poison anyone. That would be mine.
Well, that's where you get your food safe handling, and those kind of things are really important for that. Yeah, no. And it did help me that it come from healthcare because I already had an idea of, I had to scale myself because it's like when you're going from something where sterile procedure is required so much, all of a sudden everything I do and touch is overkill, and that's okay because that keeps me in line.
yeah.
And
yeah.
So and public health was great. The Renfrew County Public Health Unit. I contacted them for every question I had along the way, make sure that I was on the right track. Got really involved with what their expectations were. So there's no surprises for me when they inspect and visit.
Yeah.
No surprises for me, but also not for them. They know where I'm at and that I'm open to learn as well.
What do you think?
Oh, you don't want me to do this, eh? You don't want me to cut in?
Try
Are you
it.
afraid? Are
Try
you
it.
scared? What
I'm not
gonna do?
scared.
You should be
try
scared.
it.
should
You know what?
be.
The fun of painting is to try anything. Nothing is bad. Everything looks good. See, you did it.
Well, I was scared, but I did it.
You did it.
I was a little nervous about it. Were you nervous? I think you were nervous.
No, I was.
I feel like there was a little bit of, well, let's move on now.
maybe
There's
I was
a
a
little
little
bit.
hesitant, but no.
But that's what's working
You've
out.
proved me wrong.
Well, we're not done yet. Give me a second, because you might take that back. Just give me a little sec. Oh, look at what I did there. That's the angle. I can't be painting upside down like that. Oh, man. Oh, yeah, no, I did. This is going bad now. But there we go.
There, you did it. And actually, when you stand back and look, it looks great.
Well, it's going to be what it's going to be now, is it? Here we go.
Okay, let's move on to the buns because we got to get some.
my cuts.
We got to get some dark shading into contrast lines. So take a little bit of blue on your brush and a little bit of the dark brown, which makes a very dark, dark, dark color. And we're just gonna kind of kiss the painting. See I'm using words. And look what I'm doing, I'm just dabbing. I'm not even being specific, I'm just dabbing. Just a dab here and there where I think it's gonna be especially dark.
Okay, I'm so sorry, I wasn't even paying attention. And you probably didn't know, but I think that the people out there might have noticed that I wasn't good.
Okay.
What did you do?
Some blue on my brush like this.
Yeah.
Put it here and some brown, and then I just mixed it together with my brush like
Okay,
this.
some blue. Do I need to clean this off?
No,
Am I good?
or yeah.
Oh.
Get the other little brush.
Okay,
Put
what do you
that
want me
brush
to do?
in there.
Oh, we're done with it? Because I like
Yeah.
this one. Okay.
Oh, well, you can wash it, but that one's the same.
Okay.
And then I'm just dabbing it like this. Just the
Okay,
various
so we're taking blue.
blue and brown.
I'm going to put it here.
Yeah.
And what kind of brown? Which
dark
one?
brown.
This one? Right here?
No, the dark brown.
Oh, this one?
Yeah.
Okay, see, yeah, I could have messed
Lots
up.
more than that. There you go. And now you have it just so that your brush is like this in it.
Oh, I've not enough, eh?
I just kind of, because you're dabbing, see? I'm dabbing. And I'm dabbing where I think it's going to be the darkest. And this one has some down here. I'm just dabbing like that. You're not even being like overly, I have to do it this way or I have to do it that way. You're just dabbing.
Am I dabbing enough? Is this enough paint loaded?
Yep. And
Okay.
Here, because the cinnamon bun goes off a bit, here I'm going to put just the slightest little dab. This one has a lot of dabs. And we don't have much time left, so we're going to go into this. Good.
Am I being too particular there? Is that okay?
Yeah, just go crazy.
Oh, okay. Did you do that?
Where you want
Yeah.
it, a little bit. And I put some around that one and around there. And now we're going to use this color here.
Okay. I
So
need a
this
little more
color-
dabbing. I'm not quite done my dabs.
Okay, do your dabs, and I'll work on the next dabs and
Okay.
explain to you what I did.
Okay. Well, Joey and I did a paint class one time.
Oh, how'd it
Yeah,
go?
we learned a lot about each other. His looked a little angry. I'm not going to lie. He was very masculine. Mine was not. I'm like, wow, okay, this is good. This is
So
good.
do you like painting classes? Like, is
Well,
it?
you know, we just did it because we just started dating, so
Yeah.
we were being fun. We
And
haven't been to one since. No.
He just retired too, and
He did retire. It's wonderful.
Yeah.
Yeah, he.
You gonna recruit him for the bakery?
No, he's very busy doing nothing because that is what he's aspiring for right now. And he likes that, but he's got some work at the campsite committee. But other than that, we try not to overutilize him at the bakery because you know he's done like
He's worked his
40
whole life.
years. Yeah, 40 years in healthcare is a good run. And honestly, when we took the bakery on, it was definitely clear that, you know, this was my dream. This was my ambition. And that
Okay.
I would take responsibility for that. So, and I do because I love it. I am in love with it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I see what I'm doing here, and it's messy. See how messy it is? But I'm just basically going over.
Is this supposed to look black? Like, I don't feel like I got the right shade, but
Yeah, but blue and brown, it makes it like a really deep brown, like perfect for the shading.
it's looking like black.
No, I think it looks good.
You probably could
I
use
know
a little
what
more
I'm
brown
talking
tones.
about.
No, I know, but I don't think I did the right shade. I know you know what you're talking about.
You believe me?
I do believe you, but I think that I didn't do the shades.
Well, you
quite
know
the
what?
way I
I've never
wanted.
painted cinnamon buns before, so God only knows, right?
Right.
We're just trying this
We'll
out.
figure it out.
And we're being.
I do think that I'm painting at a too slow of a rate. I'm not gonna lie.
Well, you know what? If you're not used to painting, that happens, right?
Yeah.
I'm gonna put a lip.
Okay, I'm not gonna lie. I changed the ratio of the color, just so you know.
Okay, that's fine. Whatever you think works best, right? Whatever works best.
Well, no, I don't think I did the first one right. Like, I think I did too much the blue in that ratio.
And then always take a step back and see how you like it, right? And that's how you know if it's doing what you want it to do. If it looks somewhat edible, you're doing well.
Okay, that's the goal. Okay, that's good.
All right, so I think you should move on to the other color. We're gonna run out of time. So I'm gonna take just a little brush, just so the people at home can see what we're doing. Go back into that blue-white that we used on the plates, and I'm just gonna put a bit of highlights, just like this, but I'm using not that brush. I'm gonna use, oh, what brush am I gonna use? I'm gonna use this brush.
I think I might need a quick review about where we're at, just to see if I'm got all the pieces I need on this baby.
I think you're doing fabulous. We're gonna put some highlights in here.
So I didn't get to the, I'm missing some things though. Some more color in here. I didn't get to that orangey brown yet.
That's okay. We'll
Okay.
get to it after.
I'm still playing with this. Oh, do I have to skip that one now? Because I think it's important. Okay. All right. Now you want me to wipe this off and put it in there, or just put it in there? Wipe it off?
Wipe it off, yeah.
Okay.
And there.
Okay.
How does that look?
Was I supposed to use that brush for the orangey brown? Because I'm definitely missing some stuff. I still don't have that orangey brown on there. Was I supposed to use that?
Yeah, but that's okay.
Can I pull it out of there or what?
Well, yeah, if you want.
Well, I don't know. I need more. I need more supervision.
All right, I'm gonna totally supervise you. I am gonna put mine
I
down.
just got paint on my armpit. It's all happening. Okay. All right. I'm gonna
So
take this out.
we're gonna take a minute, and then we'll be back with some samples from Tammy's Bakery and talk a little bit about her favorite things to bake.